Hey, what's everybody? It's Real Hicks here, and as you can see, I'm standing in front of a new air vendor, and we're also getting vehicles in this week, so let's go have some fun. So as you can see, this is a new air vendor. Air Wolf is what they're calling him. He's over here. This guy's pretty cool. You go to talk to him, you get put into a little cut screen where you can buy a helicopter or you can just say you're browsing. So this is how we're going to obtain helicopters from now on. As you can see, you can either choose to buy a helicopter or buy a transport helicopter because they're no longer spawning on the map. They are being replaced by the vehicles. So we're going to go buy a minicopter here. And as you can see, this is the price right now, $1,500. We're going to go back and we're going to see how much it is for one of the transport helicopters. As you can see, you have to go through the same cut screen again. We're going to go back over here, see what the prices are. 3,000 scrap for a transport helicopter. Now these prices again are subject to change. I'm putting out this video before the update on this upcoming Thursday. So here I am. I'm just going to buy the helicopter for you guys. Again, I'm going to be buying the mini helicopter. So we're going to be clicking on this. And again, this is the price. It is subject to change. Again, everything in this video is subject to change because they are still tweaking it. Now, when you do pay for it, it is going to show up on the helipad to your side. Now, you have exactly 2 minutes to pick up your order before it goes away. So here it is, your brand new heli. Now of course you'll want to be putting fuel in this because it only gives you 100 fuel, so we're just going to toss in a bit of fuel. Now some people are saying, oh well, now all they're going to do, all the Zergs are going to be doing is putting up SAM sites all over the place. And you know what, it is absolutely right. You can put up SAM sites around bandit camp and you can get shot down. But it really depends on your flying skills. So I've set bandit SAM sites all over the place, and as you can see, I'm starting to get shot already as soon as I took off. So this is gonna be a major problem, even though I'm in a safe zone. So will this deter you guys from getting a helicopter or not? Well, that was fun. Zerg shot me down. Now, there you are. I'm back at the helipad, and that it is for the helis right now. Now, on to the other fun stuff. If you go to the back side of the heli stuff, you'll see this nice sign that says stuff. You're going to come up here, and you're going to see this little guy. We're going to come in, and this is now where you buy some of the vehicle parts. There's still vehicle parts spread out on the map. But you can buy these guys here as well. And what you're going to be getting are these are the level 2s. So the tier 3s are still going to be at the scientist compound or the scientist outpost, whatever you guys want to call it. But you're also going to be able to get the level 2s or the mediums here for the vehicles. The vehicles are still spawning on the road, and I'm going to show you guys those in just 1 second here as we run back out. So as I was running around, I realized that I need to show you guys where the machine is. It used to be up against this wall, but it has been moved. It is now over here. So you can only get the top tiers out of compound. I'm just going to pick some of these up here. And now that's done, you can see all the prices here. I'm going to show you the new cars because there has been a lot of changes since my previous video. Let's go do that now. So, as you're running to find a new car on the road, you're going to notice that there are no helicopters in this game anymore. That's because these little guys are taking over their haunts or spawn points. Now, how are you going to get these started? Again, you're going to go over to the engine and you're going to toss in all those beautiful parts that you just bought. You're also going to have to chop in some fuel. So, you're going to toss in some fuel. Sometimes you're going to need to repair it, so make sure you do have some supplies with you there. As you can see, high qual wood and metal frags. Depending on what part you hit, quality varies. Now we're going to get in this thing and we're going to start it up. One thing I do love about this is that they have changed the traction for the vehicles. So you can actually drive this thing and you can actually handle it really well, which is freaking awesome in my opinion. You can actually use this for off-road. Now, let's go see if we can go find some fun stuff to do. Ooh, there's a scientist over there. But as you can see in the top right corner, I now have a new hostile notification, which is one of these new things that came into the game. if you go into the side, you can see I'm now considered hostile to anything on this map for another 42 seconds. If I take out my gun and even, for example, shoot this tree, it's now gone up to a minute. So, how do you guys feel about that with this new hostile indicator? But, back to the vehicle. So, you got your vehicle, you got it in your little repair bay here, and you want to fix it, and you want to make it yours. Well, again, you put it on your lift, you can raise it up, and you can change out all these little mods, which I'm going to show you guys later on, modulars, but you can also now craft a lock, which I find really cool. And I love. So this thing here makes sure that no one else can steal your car key. You can add a little note to it and a little name to your key, or you can just remember this number here. For example, I'm just going to put in car, just to make it that simple. Now, if I'm holding that key, or if anyone's holding that key, that means that you can now start and drive your car. If you're not having that key on you, there's no way getting into this car unless you break it. So you break it, and the only other way is by getting it on one of these lifts, and then you can remove it. Or what you can do is then dismantle it if you don't feel like doing it that way. Which I learned, if you do this, you take out all the internal parts, you take it off, you can now just have a chassis. This is a new thing, by the way, destroying the chassis. But when you put it back in, notice this car does not have a lock anymore, so you're not going to be able to actually do anything with this car. Now, let's go take a look at the mods as we can now actually learn them. So here they are. Here are the new modules that we can learn. We have the new Cockpit Module. I'm just going to point out the prices to you guys here as I go by. It's Workbench Level 2. You guys can see the prices here. Now, the only one that's Workbench Level 3 is the Armored Cockpit Module. As you guys can see here, we also got the cockpit with the engine module. We have the large engine. We have the small flatbed. We have the rear seats. We have the water tank, which, again, they're calling fuel tank, but it's water tank at the moment. We have the storage vehicle module. We have the large flatbed module. And we also have the passenger vehicle module. Now, all of these, again, can be learned if you go into here. Again, the only one that is level 3 is the armored. Everything else is 125 scrap. I'm just going to show you guys there. I'm not going to go through every single one. But there you guys go. The other changes that are going on in the game right now is we have a new skin for this. The high external gates and high external walls. What do you guys think? We also have the summer DLC coming soon too. So, what do you guys think about all these new changes? The vehicles coming in, the hostile notification that we got going on. Every time you just shoot the ground, there you go, 58 seconds. All the new skin, even the siding of the walls. That was on the last one. What do you guys think about that? But, you guys have fun, take care. I'm going to take my car for a drive. Stay safe, stay healthy. Have fun.